Hi there, that's right, my name's Nick Dutch, and once in a while I get a little pissed off. Not about little things here and there, but about some major ideas or major cliches which are out there in the world. That was the book which changed my life. Probably one of the most annoying phrases I've ever heard. One single book, completely changing your life. In what way was your life changed? Did it put 100 million in your bank account? Did it make your partner somehow so incredibly sexy that you wanted to engage with him and or her every single second of every single day? What about the meals on your plate? If it wasn't for that book, I would not be drinking this nice cup of tea. Just think about the idea. One book, your entire life, okay? One selection of maybe 100, 200 or 300 pages and your entire life, all 70 years and 10 of it. One, very small. The other, very big. Small, big. Small, big. Some people would say it's just the concepts within the book which is actually really, really important. But the phrase is that that book changed my life. My whole life. In every detail. Really? Sure, I can understand that when you're reading a book, there are certain changes which occur inside you in terms of perspective or what you're thinking about or what you're imagining. Maybe it ministers to your mind in some way, creating some ability to see a problem from another point of view. But would you really be taking the entire argument into account? Or would you be misrepresenting what you are reading within your own mind? So, would this actually be a corroboration of something which is inside yourself, or would it actually be a change rather than a corroboration? If what you're reading is actually being misrepresented in your mind, then it's more likely to be a corroboration of something you're already thinking, rather than necessarily a real change. That's something to bear in mind. And why would anybody want to take their entire life and put it in the hands of somebody else's ideas? That sounds like slavery to a certain degree. And if it isn't actual slavery, then surely it's brainwashing. Lovely cup of tea, all down to that one little book. I mean, people say this about religious texts, about self-developmental books, and all the rest of that, but these are just books, singular books. It's not like your entire life has been changed through a life of study or dedication to finding out more about something. It's much more like another idea has been thrown into your life just to put you off course just a little. Look what that wonderful book gave me. Like, sometimes I think we've got to take into account the bigger picture, not just something which seems to be representative of the changes we wish to have in our lives. It's just amazing that humans in this society, which is so advanced in terms of our educational system, in terms of media, in terms of the quantity of information which is out there, could spend so much of their time worshipping small things. Sure, a change in your life can happen whilst you're sitting down and you're reading the book. But apart from that, your entire life is not being changed by that one single book. It could be said that if you develop a sufficient obsession about the contents of the book itself, that maybe your life might change its course somehow. But is that necessarily a good thing? And on top of that, the direction that you're going to go down, will that actually be beneficial to you? And on top of that, how could you actually measure or quantify and qualify the benefits you're getting from that one particular allegedly life-changing experience? When someone says to me, that was the book which changed my life, I want to ask, how? And why did you need your life changing? What was it that was wrong with you? What was it that was wrong with the way that you were looking at the world? Why is it that you actually required to have your life changed? Did you have a problem that would be treatable through counselling, for instance? Oh, if it wasn't for that book, this cup of tea would not be in my hand. You see, the world is full of a wealth of different ideas and different perspectives and different point of views. And they're all very important, every single one of them. We can't just focus or fixate on one particular solution. Whether it's a solution for giving up smoking or a solution for how to mend your car, there's lots of different ways in which these things can be tackled, and sometimes we've just got to move outside the box bit by bit. And yes, getting different opinions and different points of view that you can get from books can be a useful experience. But on the other hand, is that the be-all and end-all of everything? Quite simply, no. So when someone says to you, this book changed my life, please read it, ask yourself, In what way will it change my life? And are there any other better books out there that could change my life in a slightly better way? Or maybe, should I read this one particular book and another 15 books within the same subject to try and get a more balanced opinion? And therefore it won't just be that one book that changes your life, but essentially a broader selection of different ideas, so you can actually draw your own conclusions. I always find it bizarre when someone says I've had a life-changing experience, but they're still in the same dead-end job, still haven't got any money, and have still got appalling relationships. I often wonder, what the heck? Just gonna get a refill. Do I have to read another book now? That's been Nick Dutch, just having a quick ramble for the moment. Speak to you in a little while. Bye for now.